How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Josh with V-Trip Potomac Custom Remodeling, here to do an attempt to repair on claim number 077-1169-075. It is currently 40 degrees outside. There's your info. This is the section in which we will be working today. This is the shingle to be removed, and these are the surrounding shingles that will be unsealed to get to this shingle. Shall we begin? Let me set up my camera. Looks good. All right. I'm going to begin by unsealing each section of shingle, working my way up to get this free. As I'm beginning to unseal this shingle, I can see a lot of granular loss starting to occur and increasing as I'm sticking my roof snake up underneath the shingle, getting a lot of granular loss and increasing. So we are free here. Move on to the next section, which is going to have to be 2 shingles. This one here and the start of this to this section here. The same thing is occurring. I'll show you what I mean when I'm done. In these shingles here, creasing is occurring as I am lifting the shingle. Dragon's teeth are popping. Lots of granular loss. It seems to be breaking free rather easily from its tack, but a lot of creasing and granular loss is occurring. The dragon's teeth are beginning to break as I'm lifting this shingle. Lots of creasing occurring as I am freeing the shingles. So these sections are free. I am going to move up to these 2 shingles here. Get into this shingle. I see the tack is non-existent here. More granular loss and creasing occurring along the edge here. Major tear here in the shingle as I'm coming through with a crease to boot. Let's begin removing our nails. These things first. Nail 1. Get in there gently. Push up the nail and clear up. One nail down. crease without damaging the shingle, but as I have got the roof snake under here, it seems to be creasing these shingles. Went right on through. Do it. There she is. There's 4. Right through the shingle. More creasing occurring as I'm trying to remove this shingle. First row of nails is removed. Coming up. Note that only 2 nails have come up without damaging the shingle. This nail's also damaged the shingle coming out. One more after this should do it. It's only the 3rd of 7 that did not damage the shingle on its way out. I would like to note. And then finally, this one is. Trying not to damage the shingle, but it is just an inevitability. Creasing occurring as I'm trying to lift into the nail. There's 8, and that should do it. I don't know if that was easy for you to see, but lots of granulars coming off. shingle we will be replacing. And in matching up to the former shingle, size is going to be an issue as they do not match up. I will try to compensate as best I can. The width and length of these shingles are different, leading me to believe that the shingles currently in place are discontinued. That should split the difference. You know? Dust. Good GR is always going to give you a problem. Last but not least, so this is the end result. As you can tell, creasing has occurred in the shingle from being lifted, not only in the middle, but also on the edges, with a lot of granular loss happening. Mat transfer, I don't know if you could see underneath, slight mat transfer. So dragon's teeth breaking in the process of removing the shingle from the tack. So there is minor mat transfer, lots of creasing occurring in the removal of the shingle. This is definitely a CertainTeed product. I'm gonna go with this being discontinued. I, unfortunately, due to the damage of the shingles in this area and just replacing one, we're going to have a cascading effect, which means once you start removing shingles to replace one, you're going to have a cascading effect. It is going to affect all surrounding shingles. Not to mention the size of these shingles, newer shingles, compared to the older ones, do not line up, which leads me to believe the repairs on this roof just are not going to be sufficient, which unfortunately is going to be a failure. It's been Joshua Vitri of PCR Roofing. Thank you for joining me here again at claim number 07711690075. Have a happy new year.